Hi there, my name is Amanda Kaufman.
And I'm Chris Lavelle.
And you are listening to the Crush Method Show. Join us each week for ideas to help you move your coaching business forward into service of others faster and with better results.
We're committed to professionalism in coaching, and we want to help you get it done.
Hey there, Amanda here. These are some very special episodes because they are our audio trainings from the Coaching Client Creation Challenge. We decided to share them with you here so that wherever you are learning, you can do so from the convenience of your commute, or we can join you on the treadmill at the gym. Don't forget, you can access the audios and the videos for this challenge for free by visiting the link in our show notes. And if you prefer, you can join our new Coaching Biz Builder community and get all of the videos, audios, and worksheets unlocked in your members area, along with a bunch of other amazing bonuses. Just click the link in the show notes and we'll take care of the rest. Hi there, and welcome to day 6 of the Coaching Client Creation Challenge. My name is Amanda Kaufman.
And I'm Chris Lavelle.
And we are the creators of the Crush Method, which is our method and community and tribe around building coaching practices. And the reason we started the Crush Method in the first place was because I followed the Crush Method. You see, the Crush Method is acting with clarity, repeatability, urgency, strategy, and being helpful along the way. I decided when I was building my practice that I wanted to be open to serving whoever I happened to serve. And at one time, I had a high-performing athlete, someone who was looking and kind of evaluating whether they wanted to stay in a marriage or not. I had an executive. I had someone who was moving from 6 figures in their business to 7 figures. I had like all the different kinds of people, all the different kinds of backgrounds.
That's pretty varied, yeah.
Pretty varied. But I also made about 6 figures as a coach before I finished my first certification. So when I mentioned that to some of my friends in my coaching school, word kind of got out. And I started attracting coaches as well because they wanted to replicate the same results. So that's how the coaching, the Crush Method actually came about.
Yeah.
And I didn't set out to serve coaches at first, but now I have to tell you, I love it because coaches are so impact driven. They're so heart centered. They're so wanting to make a huge difference in the world. And me too. So let's work together to get in front of more people who need coaching, who need that to help them raise their level of ambition and get after those big goals. Like, doesn't that just sound so exciting?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I love that I got to be patient zero for a lot of this. I was your kind of first guinea pig because after Amanda did all of that and left her corporate job, her 9-to-5, to start her own coaching business, I watched what she did, and then I learned the things that were really working, and then I left my corporate job.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny. He always tells people, he's like, she did like 4 things that kind of didn't work, but then the 5th thing worked, and then I just did the 5th thing. So
that's what we're doing for you. We're giving you that 5th thing that really works.
100%. So if you are joining us today, then welcome to the challenge. I'm so glad that you're here, and welcome to the Crush Method community.
Day 6.
Day 6. Now, I'm really excited. We're going to be talking about the art of the follow-through. And this is the money, honey. I know the fit conversation is really important. You got to have that conversation. But what if people are not making it to that conversation? What if people aren't moving along? If you're inviting them to come and spend more time with you and somehow they're just not showing up, this is the day that we're going to dig into why that might be, but also, more importantly, what can you do about it?
What are some tactics you can employ? In fact, this tactic you used yourself 95, 98% of the time is what got you really to where you could have that sales discussion, that fit discussion with them.
Exactly. So let's dive into it. But before we do, you have to have confidence in your ability and then be tough enough to follow through. And
way to go, Rosalind Carter.
Way to go, Rosalind Carter. So that's the thing. That's really the key to building a sustainable coaching practice. Because everything I've talked about so far, that's going to get you clients. That's going to attract people to talk to you. That's going to give you the opportunity to have a fit conversation. But if you want predictability in your business, if you want to know that you're going to be able to generate enough conversations based on your activities, then it's the follow through, my friends, that's going to make a huge difference to your predictability. All right, so for those that are joining us today for the first time, welcome, and here's what to expect from the challenge. We're going to post the last video tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central, and you're going to have 24 hours from 9 a.m. today, this morning, to watch the video. So watch the email for your link, and then, of course, watch the video, respond to the challenge questions. You're going to see a button with the worksheet below this video where you can download your worksheet and do the questions. And, of course, apply this, right? We're doing this not just for theory, but for practice.
Yeah, give you something you can actually put to work in your business now.
Exactly. So you can expect to learn something, apply your learnings, and of course, drum up support for your goals. We really encourage you to join us on this mission because our clients, and I'm talking about your clients, I'm talking about mine.
Yep.
They generally need us to get better at reaching them. Not enough people have a coach.
That's true.
Not enough people know what coaching is. And it's leaving a lot of people stuck in, hearing things like, oh, I can't change my job because of golden handcuffs. Things like that. I'm like, you need a coach.
Yeah.
There's so much opportunity right now. And
you know what? We're all human, and we thrive when we have a challenge and social connection to go along with it. That's why we did this challenge, to give you that challenge and that connection with peers.
And we know that a few amazing minutes of forward action applied consistently makes a bigger difference to our results.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the same for you. So we're going to show up every day of the challenge.
And we want you to show up too. Come join us.
Deal? Now, to stay on track, we really encourage participation because the more you participate and engage with the content and with the chat roll below this video, you're going to be able to retain more and integrate more into your life.
It sticks better. Now, each training is only up for 24 hours, as Amanda mentioned. So today, it'll run for 24 hours. Then tomorrow at 9 a.m., the next training will come up and this training will come down.
Now, we recommend that you schedule 20 to 30 minutes a day for the rest of this challenge to follow along with us. So obviously you're here today, so that's one more day tomorrow.
You can do it.
But if you prefer to watch the training at your convenience, you can always purchase all the videos and downloads using the link below this video.
Or you can go ahead and join the Coaching Biz Builder program and receive all of the videos and the downloads for free in your member area. Just hit that link below.
Exactly. So if you missed any of the videos in this challenge and you really want to get access to them, we've taken care of you with 2 really good options for getting access to that content. So I want to revisit the engagement stages that we talked about earlier in this training. So we introduced this first, I think, on day 2 of the challenge, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to go back and watch that, you know what to do. But let's just go through this really quickly, just for our new friends and for people that are joining us today.
So the first thing you want to do is meet the people and ask them questions that show you're interested in them. Then you want to talk to them a little more deeply. That's going to drive some discussion and help you understand what's going on for them. What is it they really want to accomplish, and what are the big wins they want? That naturally leads to a fit conversation. This is the consciousness-based selling we talked about, and I think it was day 4, right? Mm-hmm. So that gives you a chance to really come up with win-win kind of scenarios and genuinely help them understand, and you understand, are you a good fit? Because not everybody's a good fit for each other. And that leads us to the last piece, which is everybody's favorite, where you get to deliver amazing coaching.
Yes, and what we found is that most people that we talk to are excellent coaches. They're really good coaches. And this challenge and a lot of the work that we do in the Crush Method is really focused on helping you meet people more consistently, engage them in non-icky, progressive conversations that drive them towards fit conversations, and of course, helping you set up those fit conversations in ways that are highly conscious, very aligned, and connected. So today we're going to be diving deep into the art of the follow-through, which really affects these 2 middle stages.
Getting from 2 to 3.
Exactly. It's the follow-through that's going to generate more conversations and opportunities to have a deeper conversation. And it's going to be the follow-through that drives to the fit conversations. And sometimes it's even the follow-through that can happen at the fit conversation stage, because sometimes you have that initial conversation and it looks like they might be able to do it, but they've got a big life event going on, or they're waiting for something to happen with their finances or something like that that's going to prolong and protract the fit conversation a little bit and extend it out to 2 or even 3 conversations around the fit. And so you want to make sure you're a ninja with your follow through and follow up when you're in these critical phases of engagement. Here's the main thing. Your tribe needs to trust you.
That's key. The trusted coach. That's the one who gets clients.
Yeah, the early bird gets the worm. It's
the trusted coach gets the client.
It's the trusted coach gets the client. And so how do we demonstrate trustworthiness? I just love this picture, by the way.
Oh, that's our hands, by the way.
That's our hands, by the way. Yeah, we're married. I don't know if we've mentioned that recently.
Surprise!
Yes, we've got 4 kiddos. And, trust is actually one of our biggest values as people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is a big value. But I really encourage you that if you're thinking, I don't have this and I don't have that, or I don't look like this, or I don't look like that, it's your trustworthiness that is going to be the biggest difference maker to whether or not you're going to close clients. So let's dive into that. I love this idea of the trust equation, and this is not my idea. I'll tell you where I got it from in a minute. But the trust equation is a concept from a book, The Trusted Advisor, and it was written by David Maister and Charles Green. Basically, it teaches this equation that your trustworthiness is equal to your credibility plus your reliability plus your intimacy. And I mean PG intimacy, okay? Like HR approved intimacy. Like, we just told you that we're married and we have kids. Like, that's not super relevant to what we're talking about today, except it really is, because we're letting you in on our life and we're letting you know that we're human beings.
Something personal about us.
Something personal about us that maybe doesn't have anything to do with coaching, but it has a lot to do with whether or not you can trust what we're saying, right?
Yep.
And then all of those things combined over self-orientation. So self-orientation, I like to think of it as, am I being selfish? So this is not, by the way, it's not selfish to charge for your coaching. That's not what I'm talking about.
No.
Have you ever been in a sales conversation with someone that they work for commission and you just kind of feel like they're trying to push the thing on you because they're trying to make their numbers?
Yep. It's all about them and themselves in that case, or they're only talking about themselves, for example. That's what we talk about when we talk about self-orientation. They're only interested in their goals or their topics or saying what they have to say.
Or that's what we perceive, right?
Correct.
Now, have you also purchased something maybe very expensive and someone was lovely in helping you choose the right thing and answer your questions and help you know what options were available, like maybe buying a car or maybe buying some nice jewelry or something like that, and they were just lovely? Well, you still bought from them, but the difference is that the perceived trustworthiness was higher because the self-orientation of the person was probably a lot lower. They were asking about you, what your preferences are.
What do you like?
What do you like? What do you not like? And it was all about you. And that is a really big key here. So The Trusted Advisor is a book that I came across when I was a consultant, working for a big consulting firm, and it changed my life. The thing is that I've always valued authenticity and honesty. It's just the way I was raised. And what this helped me understand was there are things that I can do to demonstrate my trustworthiness. So it's not enough to just say I'm trustworthy. We need to project that we are trustworthy to others so they can make that decision for themselves. And so by paying attention to your credibility, so credibility is like, I have this coaching certification, or I have this background, or I have all this
experience.
Yeah, exactly. It's the credibility. Also, maybe how you present yourself. Like Chris has got this really lovely jacket here. He looks like a professional. Maybe, right?
Maybe. It's a start.
It's a start.
Yeah.
It's a start. And if you know what you're talking about, then that really helps with the credibility. Reliability is you do what you say you're going to do, right? And you follow through. And that's really important and part of why we gave a whole lesson to the art of the follow through, because it's the reliability of, hey, let's get together, and you taking the initiative to make sure that that happens to your best ability. And then, of course, I already explained intimacy and self-orientation. So this is so powerful. If you're feeling like people are not trusting you the way that you think they should, given how trustworthy you are, trustworthiness is their perception of it. So just check in. Like, have you been late to anything? Have you not sent them an email when you promised that you would? Have you been very kind of arm's length with them and not shared anything about who you are and being vulnerable with them? Or have you maybe accidentally come across as maybe a little desperate?
Yep.
Yeah. So when we're desperate for the sale, that's high self-orientation, right?
So what do we do when we get there? Well, one thing you can do is not surprise people. Let them know that you want to follow up.
Yeah, I think when it comes to kind of icky interactions and, ooh, it's kind of clunky, it's because we didn't articulate what it was we intended to do. So if you meet somebody at a networking event and then you email them out of the blue, or worse, add them to your newsletter and they did not give you permission to do that, whoo!
Yeah.
One of the things that I like...
high self-orientation.
High self-orientation. Yeah. And if it's ever happened to you, like, I know that annoys me very, very badly. But if I meet somebody and we're hitting it off and it seems like I could really help them, I'll ask them, is it okay if I add you to my newsletter because it seems like you're really interested in what I do? And they say yes, and they're not mad about it, right? That's how we earn the trust and the follow-through. And of course...
You actually have to follow up. That's part of that reliability part. If you said you're going to do it, do you actually do it? Consistently, especially.
Exactly. So this happens a lot in networking where people will exchange business cards and then it's crickets. And by the way, if you're buying business cards with the expectation that someone's going to magically pull out your card and refer to it, I want to refer you to the potential shoebox of business cards that maybe you might have in your closet, because honestly, everybody has one.
Oh, yeah. Well, a common analogy that Amanda loves to use in this case is dating. If you meet somebody, they're really interesting, and you exchange numbers, well, there's an expectation of a follow-up now.
Exactly. And you can even be explicit. Like, I'll send you an email with a couple of times that we can get together. Or even better, whip open your phone and schedule the time for your follow-up chat right then and there if you can. Now, if you do this follow-up for this next conversation and you don't hear back, you can repeat your follow-up the next day with...
In this case, what you might do the next day is call and or send a text that says, hey, Mary, wanted to follow up on my message from yesterday. Can we, and give a follow-up action, like, can we get together for coffee? Can we get together over the phone?
Exactly. And let's just imagine for a second that Mary's just as busy as everybody else on the planet, right? Are we not super busy people? If you don't hear back, you can repeat one final day. So
that's a total of 3, I think, right?
A total of 3. So you've got the first follow-up, hey, Mary, love to get together for that coffee we talked about. Second day, hey, Mary, wanted to follow up on my message from yesterday. Can we get together for that coffee that we talked about? And if you don't hear back on the third day, guilt-free, you can say, hey, Mary, I'm sure you've been busy, and I always appreciate a reminder or two, but I don't want to be a pest. So can we get together for coffee? And if I don't hear from you, I'll assume now isn't a good time. This works like magic, folks, magic. When I'm following up with people on things, I find that the first message and the third message are the ones that people tend to take action on, because they either take action right away or they're like, oh, yeah, I'll get to it. And then they see the second reminder and they go, oh, yeah, I'll get to it. But then when you have that little bit of urgency of like, this is the last time I'm going to remind you, that tends to light the fire if the fire is ever going to get lit. So it might sound really pushy, but it's not from their perspective because they are busy and you're doing them a favor.
And then let it go.
Yeah. If you've followed up 3 times and they have just ghosted and disappeared and they're not replying at all, it's okay to let it go, because there are, as they say in dating analogies,
there are other fish in the sea.
Of fish in the sea, exactly.
Well, and you want to go focus your time on people that are going to respond. Doesn't mean they'll never come back, but go put your effort in someone that's actually eager to respond to you.
100%. And now it's your turn. So download the worksheet under this video and take a few minutes to work through the questions.
And summarize your follow-through in a comment, and then share it, why don't you? And start it with, my day 6 response my follow-through.
I can't wait to see your responses. We're replying to everybody, so I'm really excited to see what you have to say. And then tune in tomorrow for day 7.
Oh, the final one!
The final day on enrolling clients and serving at premium levels to see how a high-ticket coach differentiates themselves from a basic accountability coach. And it's not just the fancy jacket. Now, remember, if you can't make it tomorrow, no sweat. You can get this entire training series for free, including all the videos and the worksheet downloads, all full access when you enroll in the Coaching Biz Builder. What is it, Chris?
Introducing the Coaching Biz Builder.
Yeah, so we've been talking about this all week, but we really want to make sure that you know about it just in case it's totally right for you. So here's what it is, and you get all of the trainings that we've been going through this week, plus a lot more here. So basically, it's a membership program. The Coaching Biz Builder includes a monthly live Coaching Biz Builder training session and Q&A, and it's so that you can build your coaching business with confidence. And we're putting a lot of thought into these trainings. They're valued at $400. And in addition to the live training and Q&A, you get exclusive membership to the Crush Method Coaching Biz Builder community so you can mastermind with other coaches.
And that includes supporting worksheets, templates, and guides for each of the trainings, valued at $100.
Yes. So then you get the live coaching and Q&A, the exclusive membership to the community, the supporting worksheets, and a members area. So you can access past trainings and download the worksheets at your convenience. So you don't have to worry about missing a training. It's all going to be right there. And the overall value is $900 a month. And the regular price for this is $147 a month. But we know something about you. If you enrolled in this challenge and you're watching this video right now, you're probably an action taker. So for this challenge, we're going to just drop that one of the 100 and drop the price to only $47 a month to continue on with us in the Coaching Biz Builder.
That's your lifetime cost as a challenge member. It'll never go beyond $47 a month.
Yeah, and you can cancel anytime without a penalty. Now, we also want to really entice you. Like, we want you to be in this community. So we've included the bonus of these training videos and worksheets unlocked for life in your members area, which is the Coaching Client Creation Challenge.
Yep.
And we value this training at least at $500. Like, we put a lot of work and thought into this. Yeah. We're also going to bonus you a free welcome group coaching session. And that's going to be live with Chris and I.
Both of us.
We're going to roll our sleeves up and get to work with you in your coaching business. So that's valued at $500, and you'll be able to join us for that training session. You also get the Friendly Coach email swipe file. And this is our 5 top performing nurture emails to make a great impression.
This is great copy. Amanda has used this extensively to help close some really big clients at all levels, actually.
Yeah, exactly. The fortune is in the follow-through. So this is going to really help you with that follow-through. And Chris, what's
My
the favorite
item is the last bonus here. 2 complimentary tuition ticket waivers to the Crush Method Live. And bring a friend to Dallas for the next Crush Method Live and get in-person training, masterminding, and network. I love the in-person stuff.
Oh,
and that's
man.
valued at $600.
Yeah, so we're including $1,750 of bonuses in the Coaching Biz Builder when you enroll during this challenge. And we know you're going to love it or you're going to pay nothing, because we know you're going to love the program and we're certain it's going to supercharge your coaching business. We're going to give you 30 days to test drive your membership. And if you don't love it, you just tell us and we will refund your enrollment. And you get to keep the bonuses. And after 30 days, you can cancel at any time and we won't bill you again. So there's no risk. You can join us today. Now, this training is being offered for $47 a month in this challenge with the live Coaching Biz Builder training session and Q&A, the exclusive membership to the community, the supporting worksheets, and that members area so you can access the training at any time and get feedback and cheering on and all of that at a $47 a month rate that's never going to go up, and you can cancel at any time with no penalty. And you're going to get all these fabulous bonuses of the Coaching Client Creation Challenge, including lifetime access to all the challenge videos and the worksheets, the welcome group coaching session that's going to be live. So Chris and I are going to help you take your business to new heights. And then, of course, we've got the Friendly Coach email swipe file. So these are my 5 top performing nurture emails to make
great copy.
Yeah, great copy. And it's tested. So we know that these emails get opened and responded to. And the bonus of 2 complimentary tuition waivers to the Crush Method Live.
My favorite.
Yeah, I love it too. The in-person training to work on your business is huge.
So there's another bonus.
Yes. If you sign up before the end of this challenge, you are going to get 15 vital templates that every coach needs to smooth out your enrollment and execution in your coaching biz. So I've rolled up my sleeves. I nerded out hard. I mean, Chris knows.
I watched it.
Yeah. I've created these templates for you using Google Docs and Canva. So if you've got a computer with a browser, you'll be able to access these templates and edit them for your needs. So that's a value of $400 extra, making your bonus value over $2,000 just for joining us for only $47 a month.
Oh, man.
So just sign up below to join us in the Coaching Biz Builder, and we can't wait to see you in there. Until tomorrow, the last day of the challenge.
7.
Yes, day 7. We'll see you in there.
See you then.
Yeah. Hey there, Amanda again. We hope you enjoyed this special challenge episode. And don't forget, if you want to get access to the challenge for free, you can join us at the link in the show notes. And if you prefer to join us in the Coaching Biz Builder monthly program, we'll unlock all the videos, audios, and worksheets in your members area right away, along with some other really wonderful bonuses.